Good morning, David Stewart from Straight Talk Wealth Management. My Monday musings for the 4th of October 2021. Yesterday, all my troubles seemed so far away. So wrote the Beatles with a lot of feeling. This song was running through my mind after I was reminded what yesterday really looked like. In the 1960s, tax rates were so high that we had the brain drain, and the Kinks wrote a song about the taxman taking all their dough. They were, of course, another great group. There was a social revolution going on, which in truth doesn't seem to have achieved a lot. In the 1970s, inflation was running at over 20%, and interest rates on mortgages hit 15%. We had a 3-day week because there was no electricity, and industry was on its knees from a combination of industrial action by militant unions and, of course, inept management. By the time I started my first IFA business in the late 1980s, we had products guaranteeing 15.5% per annum income for 5 years. So you can guess what rate of interest you were paying on money you borrowed. Today, we have a fuel crisis caused by, depending on your political standpoint, an inept government, a global pandemic, Brexit, a weak opposition, or a combination of all those. Interest rates are for the time being low, although inflation is rearing its ugly head, which keeps the bills down. But it does mean that you will never get a guaranteed 11.5% per annum on your savings. And in truth, I don't think those days will ever come back again. In my time as a financial advisor, I've learnt that in almost any set of circumstances, there are ordinary people who still manage to build a nest egg or go on holiday or buy a home. These days, the world of investments and pensions is much wider than the 60s, 70s, or even the 80s. There are many more opportunities for the man in the street to build for the future. The real problem is that folks are not always willing to seek advice from a professional who can guide them through the financial maze that we have today. A good advisor can make sure that you make the most of a huge variety of vehicles that are out there. Yes, you'll probably have to pay for the advice, but it will probably be a small price to pay when weighed against the value you get from that advice. I have the privilege these days of seeing the results of plans I help clients to put in place come to fruition, be it a comfortable retirement, reducing the amount of inheritance tax on their estate, or even helping a child or grandchild onto the housing ladder, and it really does feel good. If you would like to have advice from a financial advisor, we'd be delighted to talk to you. My name is David Stewart. The company is Straight Talk Wealth Management. You can see our website, straighttalk.co.uk, or give us a ring on 02380 243665. So if you'd like to see how the markets have performed over the last week and year to date, please do go to the website, and I look forward to seeing you next week.